So I did a screen capture and just made an image of that quick layout just for my reference of how I intend to frame the floor joists on the second floor. So now that let's put this set of floor joists in first. So we'll go back to structure. Then we're going to a beam system this time. And we have to give it some definition here. So what is we're going to have, what type is the beam going to be? It's dimensional lumber. Let's see what it says here. 2 by 12, so we're good there. And what is the spacing that we want that to be? Well, it's defaulting to 6 feet, but I want my floor joist to be 16 inches apart. And now I can go in and actually start to sketch the beam system. Now I'm going to go in here and pick these inside face of that rim joist that we put in there. I actually would probably bring it down here and over to here. So I would have to go in and change my framing a little bit. Now, I want to go down to the inside face of the gypsum board, and I can see the outside face of it down below. So when I draw this line in, I'm going to offset it by 5/8 of an inch. Because I don't want it right on that line. I want it, whoa, what did I do? 5 feet 8 inches. That's no good. I'm going to draw a line here, which is 5/8 of an inch. 5/8 of an inch. And so it's going to offset 5/8 from where I draw it. And it's only going to go over to here. Remember, if you look at the sketch, but it's on the wrong side, so I'll flip it back like that. And then I want to draw a line again. It's still 5/8, and I'm going to just click here. Whoops, did I get it? I don't think so. So I'll just click again. I'm still no, it changed to 0. So I'll make sure 5/8 of an inch. And I'll just click on this line and go up here and make sure that it's on the correct side, which is the other side from where it's drawn. And then let's just pick this line right here if we can. All right. And then we'll come across 5/8 of an inch on the inside of this guy too. Straight across. Okay, how does that look? Not bad. Now, when you see these two parallel lines relative to the border that you have, that's telling you which direction the floor joists are going to go in. So if I wanted, so I would call that side to side, and I think that's pretty good. But for right now, I'm just going to isolate this category just to make sure that I can clean everything up and use these tools right here. Boom, 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 boom. Whoops. I think I remember a message that was saying that there might be 2 lines there. So generally when you clean up 2 lines in this, and it doesn't do what you wanted it to do, it often means that there's an extra line there. And so that looks pretty good to me. Might need to be dropped down a little bit, but we'll put it in and then we can always fix it later. So I'm going to say okay to that and reset my temporary hide. And look at that. Put my floor joists in there exactly how I wanted them to be. Spanning from side to side, stopping exactly where I wanted them to stop, right up against the bond or the rim joist. And it looks really good. So I'll stop. That's the first set of framing, floor joist framing. The one thing we also want to take a look at is if I put it in the right elevation. So I'll go to the view here and just take a look at it. And you can see that little dashed line there. I definitely didn't put it in. I don't want to edit it. I simply want to select it. So if I can select that little line there, I need to drop it down 3/4 of an inch, minus 3/4 of an inch. And now let's look at where that dashed line is. See, it's the floor joist would be below the plywood subfloor, not at the plywood subfloor. So that's that. Let's look at it in the other direction. Go back to the floor plan. And I just want to show it to you in the other direction. I think it'll make more sense what we just did there. Now you can see them. They're all in there right where we wanted them to be, all the way across there. And there's our floor joist, framing above the kitchen area.